Hello, I'm Tanya and welcome to my channel Crafty Fox DIYs. This video is part of the Cottagecore Fall Inspirations collaboration hosted by Lily from Lily D's Creations and Katie from Lady Red Crafting. This month's guest host is Joy from Joyful Designs. I will have links to their channels as well as a link to the playlist down in the description box. Okay, let's get on into it. Okay, for DIY number one, I have this really pretty basket and I'm going to stick some polyfill down inside of it, and then I'm going to take this piece of material and I'm going to put that over top of the polyfill. Now I have this really pretty lace ribbon that I got from Temu and I'm going to glue that around the top of the basket. I just used a pair of scissors to tuck the lace in behind the handle because there was no way to remove it without damaging the basket. So just use hot glue to secure it, and then I just take the scissors and just tuck it down in behind that handle. Then I put the handle around to the other side, and then I'm just going to do the same thing. And since this basket is thrifted, it did have a place on there that was a little broken, so I just used some hot glue to hold that in place. Then I'm going to do the same thing on this side as I did the other, and I just cut the ribbon just a little longer so that way I would be able to tuck it in behind that handle. Tucking it down and behind there just makes it look like the ribbon goes all the way around and the handle is put on over top. Then I'm just going to take these apples. They were ornaments and I just took the gold string that was on them off, so that way they just look like regular apples sitting in a basket. Okay, for DIY number two, I have this middle pitcher, and I really thought about painting this middle pitcher moss green. I really wanted to, but I decided to just leave it as it is. And then I'm taking these small styrofoam cups and I'm putting them down inside because this pitcher is tall, and so putting the cups in allows me to set the flowers inside, and then the flowers can rest on top of the cups and they don't fall all the way down into the bottom. I believe the color of these roses is champagne. I like the color for fall. Now I have these leaves that came in a bunch of stuff that I got from Kroger for $5. There was a broom, the leaves, and a bunch of other things, some other florals and picks. You'll see some of those here in a minute. And I'm just separating the leaves. I took one big bunch and put it on one side and then the smaller on the other side. These here, they were on a vine, just these are like little berries, and they're wired. So I thought this would be cute to take and wrap around the handle of the pitcher. So I'm just going to wrap those around to make it look like a vine's coming up out of the pitcher and then down the handle wrapping around. Okay, now this is something else that was in that arrangement that I got from Kroger. They kind of look like cattails, and I'm just going to bunch those up together, and these are really tall, so I'm working those down in so they're not sitting on top of the cups, but they're down beside of them. And then these pumpkins were also in there, and I'm going to use those in this arrangement as well. And there we go. There we have that one. I like how these leaves are, all splayed out on the side there. I think it's cute. Okay, for DIY number three. Okay, I'm starting off with this balloon. It's like one of those balloons you use for water balloons. And what I am intending to make here is a pumpkin, and I'm going to use this balloon I'm going to hot glue my sticks together around the balloon so that I can keep my shape. But I was having trouble getting the balloon to stay in place. One, because there's a fan blowing that's blowing the balloon all around. So, and also you don't really need it. It was just more in the way than anything. So I'm just going to go around and glue these sticks on there and make myself a stick pumpkin. Now the sticks that I am using are stakes that you can get. I got these at Rural King. They're really, really inexpensive. I bought these like 3 years ago also, so they're pretty durable, and I use those on my gladiolas because if you grow gladiolas, they are going to fall over. They get so heavy when they're full of flowers. I like to take the flowers and dry them. I am going to be using those in some of my projects that I have planned for fall. So as you can see here, I just keep going around and I cut different lengths of the sticks and just keep going around making a pumpkin shape. I think here's where I'm going to glue the stem on, but I didn't have any that were short enough, so I had to cut off a piece that was short enough to glue on the stem. Yeah, there's the stem. Then I'm going to glue it onto the side, and then I'm going to take another one, another stick, and I'm going to glue that on there to put on the other side of the stem. And that way it's in place, nice and secure. And I took 2 leaves off of that bunch of leaves. Here's one of them because I'm making 2 pumpkins, and I'm going to put that up inside to give it some color. And then I have these berries. I took these off of some pumpkins that I got for 25 cents at Dollar Tree. It was after the season was over. That's the best time to get anything. And then I'm just sticking those right down in there beside the stems. And then I have some simple, cute little stick pumpkins. All right, okay, let's take one final look at all 3 of these projects. Alright, that's all for this video. You'll have to let me know what you think of my Cottagecore fall DIYs. Be sure to check the description box for the host channels as well as the link to the playlist so that you can get all kinds of Cottagecore fall DIY inspiration. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.